Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to another lecture of English for class 6th. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the letter writing, that how do we write a formal letter and how do we write an informal letter. And in that lecture, I gave you the task to write an informal letter to your friend, inviting him or her to the birthday party of your brother. So today we will be doing worksheet 2, and the worksheet is that you have to the worksheet is reading comprehension. Now, what is a reading comprehension? You are usually given a paragraph and you read that paragraph, and then according to that paragraph you are given a few questions, and then you solve those questions according to the information that is given in the paragraph. There are a few of the things you have to keep in your mind while attempting the reading comprehension question and attempting the questions that are given after the paragraph. So number first is that when you start to attempt the question, you must read the paragraph again and again until you are fully understood that what that paragraph means. Unless and until you are not fully comprehended by the paragraph, you should not start attempting the questions. So first of all, you have to read the paragraphs that are given to you, read it slowly, then underline the difficult words. When you underline the difficult words, if you are not provided with the dictionary, you cannot see the meaning in the dictionary. So what you have to do is that there is one another way of finding the meaning of that difficult word, that is by the context. Context means that what is written before and what is written after that word. So you have to underline the difficult words, try to understand what does it mean in that context. Then you have to keep the summary or the meaning of that paragraph, of that information that is given to you in your mind, and then you have to start attempting the questions. So we will be practicing today. So the question number 1 you are given is that read the passage carefully and answer the following question. So you have to read this paragraph. Lightning, the heading of the topic is lightning. You know what lightning is? Whenever there is a rain, you hear that thunder sound, and before you hear that thunder sound, you see in the sky that there is a thunderbolt, there is a lightning, right? So that lightning, so we will be discussing about that lightning in this paragraph. Lightning is a streak. Streak means a line, right? Lightning is a streak of electricity that occurs in every thunderstorm. Now what is that streak is? If streak, you don't know the meaning of the word streak, so you have to underline it and try to comprehend, try to understand that what it means in this paragraph or in this line. So streak means streak of electricity. So you would probably have seen the thunder, the lightning in the sky. So you would have noticed that it is a fine, thin line of electricity. So lightning is a streak of electricity that occurs in every thunderstorm. You see lightning before you hear thunder because light travels faster than sound. Whenever we see lightning, after a few seconds of that lightning we see in the sky, we hear a thunder. So they are saying that there is a lightning, we see a lightning before we hear thunder because light travels faster than sound. Now the speed of the light is much faster than the speed of the sound, so we see the light before, and after that we hear the thunder. Lightning is caused when the negative charge of electricity in the rain clouds meets the positive charge of electricity in the falling raindrops. Now there is an electricity in the clouds as well as in the raindrops. So, and there is a positive and negative charge in electricity. So when the negative charge of electricity in the rain clouds, in the cloud there are the positive and negative charges, and same is the case in the falling raindrops. In the raindrops there is also the positive and negative charges. So when the negative charge of electricity that is in the clouds, it meets the positive charge of electricity in the falling raindrops. So when the negative charge collides with the positive charge, it forms the lightning. Most lightning occurs from cloud to cloud, but some lightning occurs from cloud to ground, where it can start fires, melt metal, or be deadly to people. Now what happens is that sometimes when there is an lightning from cloud to cloud, like there is only lightning in the cloud. When the clouds when the both negative and positive charges collide with each other, they form the lightning. And when they form the lightning, sometimes they only form the lightning in the clouds, but sometimes what happens is that lightning is from cloud to ground, which means that the lightning strikes the ground. And when the lightning strikes the ground, it starts fires whenever if God forbid the light strikes the ground. So at that point, at that place, there will be a fire. It will melt metal, or it could be deadly to people. If God forbid, if the lightning, it strikes a person, there are few chances that that person might, if the person does not die, he will lost his hearing capacity, or he will lost his memory, or something will happen to that person. 90% of people survive lightning strikes. They can cause major internal injuries, burns, and hearing loss. Now what happens is that there is 90% of the chance 90% of the chance that people who are struck by the lightning, they can survive, they do not die. But what it causes is that it causes the internal injuries, it causes the burns, and it causes the hearing loss. 240,000 people are struck by lightning or are injured as a result of lightning every year. And now this is the amount, that is the average number of people who are struck by lightning and who are injured by the lightning every year. Thunder is caused by the rapid expansion of air and temperature inside and around a lightning strike. Now what happens is that why does the thunder is caused? We have discussed about the lightning. Now we were discussing about the thunder, the sound that we hear after the lightning. When there is the expansion of air, expansion, when it is expanded, when the air and temperature is rapidly expanded inside and around a lightning strike, when the light is striked, when there is a lightning strike, the air and the temperature inside and around that lightning strike, it is expanded. So that causes the thunder sound. Such an expansion of air is known as a sonic shock wave, and that is called as a sonic shock wave. Did you know you can calculate the distance of lightning from its thunder? Now they are asking us the question that there is a way of calculating the distance of lightning from its thunder. Now there is a distance between the lightning and a thunder. So what is that distance? Thunder occurs after lightning because the light travels much more quickly than sound. Thunder, it occurs after the lightning. First we see the lightning, and after that we hear the thunder. That is because the lightning is the speed of the light is faster than the speed of the sound. In normal circumstances, lightning is 0.2 miles distant from a given location for every second that passes between the lightning and its thunder. Now this is the distance between the light and the thunder. The distance between the light and the thunder is 0.2 miles. Thus, if you see lightning in the sky and hear thunder first 5 seconds later, the lightning is about 1 mile from your location. So when we see the lightning, we hear the thunder 5 seconds later. We first see the lightning, and after that we hear the sound. So that is because that the lightning is 1 mile away from our location. I hope this is all clear to you. Now we will be moving towards the questions. So this is your task. You have to attempt all these questions. We will be going through all the questions once. Circle the correct answer. So you have to circle the correct answers, and you can find out the answers in the paragraphs given above. So the first is lightning occurs. So you have to see how often the lightning occurs. Does it occurs in a few thunders? Does it occurs in most thunders? Does it occur in every thunderstorm, or it occurs in some thunderstorms? So you have to find out its answer. You can see that it's given in the in the paragraph that it occurs in every thunderstorm. So you have to circle the correct answer. The second is most lightning occurs between clouds, occurs from cloud to ground, occurs from ground to cloud, or it melts metal. So you have to find out its answer and you have to circle that answer. Which of the following is not a possible outcome of lightning? Number first is electricity, burns, injury, or death. So there is the answer given in the paragraph. So you have to find out what is the correct answer for that. Then we have question number 4, which is that which of the following is not true about thunder? Number first is you hear thunder after lightning because light travels faster than sound. Then B is if you see lightning and hear thunder 5 seconds later, the lightning is 5 miles away. Number C is air expansion that results in thunder is called a sonic shock wave. Thunder occurs because of the rapid expansion of air and temperature inside and around a lightning strike. So you have to see that which of the following is not true about thunder. Now we see that we hear thunder after lightning because light travels faster than sound. So we have discussed this. So if this is true, you do not have to circle this answer. If you see lightning and hear thunder 5 seconds later, the lightning is 5 miles away. So you have to see that is this sentence correct or not. If this is not correct, you have to circle this option. And same is with C and D. Number 5th is which word could be a synonym for circumstances as used in the following sentence? In normal circumstances, lightning is 0.2 miles distant from a given location for every second that passes between the lightning and its thunder. So you have to find out the synonym. What is the synonym? Synonym means you have to find out the synonym of the word circumstances in this sentence. So what is the synonym? Synonym means that they both have the same meaning. So you have to find out that what could be the possible synonym in this situation for the word circumstances. The circumstances usually circumstances are means situations, right? So in some of the situations, in normal situations, lightning is 0.2 miles. So you have to encircle the option D. Which of the following sentences contains a calculation? Now you have to find out that which of the following it contains a calculation. For example, number first is if you see lightning in the sky and hear thunder 5 seconds later, the lightning is about 1 mile from your location. So you have to see that does it involves the calculation or not. Number B is did you know you can calculate the distance of lightning from its thunder? Number C is you see lightning before you hear thunder because light travels faster than sound. Such an expansion of air is known as a sonic shock wave. So you have to find out that which of the following So you have to find out that which of the following option is having which of the following sentence contains a calculation. So you can see that number first, it is having some sort of calculation that if you hear thunder 5 seconds later, it means that lightning is about 1 mile from our location. So we can suppose that if we hear a thunder 10 seconds later, it means that the lightning is about 2 miles away from our location. So this option A contains some sort of calculation. Then we have the question write complete answer. So you have to find out the answers. Why do you see lightning before you hear thunder? We see lightning before we hear thunder because the light travels faster than the thunder. So you have to write down its answers. You can find out the answers in the paragraphs given. What do you understand from the following sentence? Although 90% of people survive lightning strikes, they can cause major internal injuries, burns, and hearing loss. So what do you understand from this? We understand from this is that the people do not usually die when they are struck by the lightning, but the lightning strikes, if a lightning struck any person, so there could be a very major injuries, and it could be a very problematic to that person who is struck by the lightning. if that person does not die, he would lose his hearing capacity. It could cause the burns, and it could make more internal injuries. Number 9 is, what is a sonic shock wave? You have to find out its definition. That what is a sonic shock wave? So we have learned that sonic shock wave is when there is the expansion of air and temperature inside and around the lightning strike. So that is known as the sonic shock wave. Then we have another question. You have to match the following. So number first is, match each word in column A with its meaning in column B. So you have to find out what could be the appropriate meaning of these words, and you have to match the columns. Now, streak, I have discussed that streak is a long thin line or mark. And then we have the occur. What does occur mean? Occur means when something happens. When something occurs, it means it has happened. What does survive means? Survive means that when person does not die and that person lives, right? So you have to find out what could be the appropriate word that could be matched with it. Injured, I hope you all know what does injured means. Injured means when someone is harmed, when someone is wounded, or when someone is damaged. Now, what does rapid means? Rapid means quick or fast. Then we have another question, question number C. Use the words in column A to make sentences of your own. So you have to write down these words. You have to make the sentences of the following words, like streak, occur, survive, injured, and rapid. You have to make sentences of your own using these words. Then we have another question, that is question D. Write whether the following statements are true or false. So you have to see if these sentences are true or not. Number first is, lightning occurs in every thunderstorm. So you have to mark T, or you have to write F in front of this sentence if you think if it is true. And if it is true, you have to write T, and if you think that it is false, you have to write F. Then the second is, lightning only occurs from cloud to cloud. So you have to write that is it true? Does the lightning only occurs from cloud to cloud or not? Lightning can start fire on ground. Light travels much more quickly than sound, and about 90% of people do not survive lightning strikes. So you have to write T for true and F for false in front of the following sentences. Then we have the last question. Fill in the blanks with words or phrases from the passage. So you have, for this question, you have to read the passage and you have to find out what could be the appropriate word to write. What are the words to be filled in these blanks? So it is that dash occurs after dash. Lightning can cause major dash, comma, dash, and dash. Lightning is caused when the dash of electricity in the rain clouds meet the positive charge of electricity in the dash. So this is all being explained. So you have to find out all the words to write in these blanks. And for that you have to read the passage that is given to you. So this is all for today, and this is all your task for today. So you have to go through the paragraph once again. You have to read it, find out the meanings of the difficult words. Then you have to attempt the question number 1, question number 2, question number 3. You have to complete all the questions, and then you should try to make the paragraphs. You should just for the practice, try to download some of the paragraphs, try to find out some of the paragraphs from any of your textbooks, and try to read it and try to comprehend that passage just for practice. I hope this is all clear. This was all for today, and I hope that you would do your work at your home. Take care of yourselves, be safe. We will be continuing the lectures, and we will be continuing the course in the next video and the next lecture. And just take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.